So here is the personality test that I will be taking, the link in the description, as always. So it's so incredible to finally be understood. Take our personality test and get a freakishly accurate description of who you are and why you do things the way you do. Let's begin and let's see. You regularly make new friends. I would say so, yeah. I feel like I've made so many friends streaming and online. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Oh, totally. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Well, not necessarily cry, but I do feel empathy for them, but doesn't mean I would cry. Maybe a little. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Yes, I do. I like to plan things. Even for backup plans, I have some backup plans. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I would say so. Well, let's take this one. Maybe not as calm as I would like to be. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Yes. That is true. I rarely introduce myself to new people. Next. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. No. You are very sentimental. Not really. I would say this one. I'm not very sentimental. A little bit though. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I've tried to use them, but I always forget about them in a day or two, so let's take this one. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. No, let's do this one. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up conversation. I'm okay with that. I'm not super comfortable, but I'm okay with that. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. I'm not very interested in that, that is true. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. A little bit, yeah, more inclined to follow my head. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. I prefer to do whatever I feel like. I sometimes have some things planned, but if it's about preference, I prefer doing whatever that I want, yeah. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Oh, I do worry about that, though. Maybe even this one. Yeah, let's do this one. You enjoy participating in group activities. It depends. Like sometimes it depends on the activities, right? I guess, yeah. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. No, I'm not a big fan of that. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Both. I like both. I guess in middle then. I like both my own accomplishments and I really like helping others as well, so. In the middle, that's the first one, in the middle. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Oh yeah, that's totally me. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for worse. Yes. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. No, not necessarily. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. I wouldn't call myself very artistic, yeah. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. Would a world be a better place? I don't know. Not necessarily. I'm feeling pretty neutral on this one. You prefer to do chores before allowing yourself to relax. No. No, I like to relax all the time. You enjoy watching people argue? Not really, no. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. No, I mean, I'm streaming, I'm literally drawing attention to myself. So disagree. Your mood can change very quickly. Yeah. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. That's not a good thing. But I sometimes do. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Sometimes. What? Not super often, but... yeah. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. A little bit. A little bit. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I like them both. Like I like to be alone, like to energize myself. I usually I'm more like I'm being energized when I'm alone, but I do like to hang around with people. It's just very tiring, so I would say middle, because I feel like both. I like them both. I feel equally. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Not really, no. Yeah, let's take this one. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different with yours. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. No. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. I sometimes do. Let's do this one. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Nope. After a long and exhausting week, I want to be alone and watch a movie or something. You enjoy going to art museums? Not really. Well, sometimes, but not usually. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No. You like to have a to-do list for each day. You rarely feel insecure. Yeah. You avoid making phone calls. Yes, I do. If I can, I would rather send an SMS or email or whatever message. Yeah, I don't usually do phone calls. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Well, not often, but I like to understand different views, yes. In like a calm and peaceful manner. In your social circle, you are often the one who contracts your friends and initiates activities. Oh, contacts your friends and initiates activities. Yeah, that is me. If I'm not organizing something, then no one makes anything basically. Yeah, I agree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah, I would say so. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Some, yeah, some. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I don't think about that too much. Your emotions control you more than you control them. This is a tough one. Your emotions do my emotions how much do my emotions control me? How much do I think? Well, a little bit, probably more than I control them. You take great care not to make people look bad even when it is completely their fault. Well, I try not to make people look bad on purpose, yeah. But if someone fucks up something like really bad, well, I won't go out of my way to make them look good, though. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Yeah, I would say so, probably. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. Ooh. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Well, this streaming, like, technically I am working alone, but I have all of you guys here, so... I guess it doesn't count working alone. But if I would like to... I would say this one, because I would like to do some vlogging as well, and technically that would be working alone, right? Going out and vlogging. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Kind of, yeah. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Usually, yeah, I really personally like big cities. Really like London, and New York seems to be really nice. Haven't been there yet, but would like to go, so... In general, yeah. But quite intimate places have their own place. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. Well, maybe not at first glance, no. Okay, I feel like this is the final one. How often... You often feel overwhelmed. Sometimes, yeah. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Usually? I try to, at least. Not always, though. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Yeah, I am intrigued. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I'm thinking in terms of streaming, for example. Would I I probably wouldn't pass along a good opportunity, to be honest. To be honest, I probably wouldn't. You struggle with deadlines. Not really, not usually. Sometimes I do things at the last moment, but I don't usually struggle with deadlines. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yeah. Things will work out. My gender, male. Let's see results. Let's see my results. Entertainer. I guess I am. I guess I am an entertainer. Like, I'm literally streaming right now. So, I'm a little bit more extroverted than introverted. Energy. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy. Observant. Okay, I'm 58% observant. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Feeling and thinking, almost 50-50. Almost 50-50 feeling and thinking. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. So judging is 42%. Prospecting is 58%. Identity underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. Assertive 46%, turbulent 54%. Okay. So let's read the introduction. I won't be reading all of the sections. Let's read the introduction. So, if anyone is to be found spontaneously breaking into song or dance, it's the entertainer personality type. Entertainers get caught up in the excitement of the moment and want everyone else to feel that way too. No other personality type is as generous with their time and energy as entertainers when it comes to encouraging others, and no other personality type does it with such irresistible style. Ooh. I guess I have an irresistible style, guys. Entertainers love the spotlight. I guess I do, yeah. And all the world's a stage. Many famous people with the entertainer's personality type are indeed actors, but they love putting on a show for their friends too. Chatting with a unique and earthy wit, soaking up attention and making every outing feel a bit like a party. Utterly social, entertainers enjoy the simplest things, and there's no greater joy for them than just having fun with a good group of friends. Okay, let's see some entertainers I might know. Elton John, okay, I guess. Marilyn Monroe, Jamie Oliver, Adele, Jamie Foxx, Steve Irwin, Miley Cyrus, Adam Levine, nice. Dandelion, wait, what? Oh, it's from The Witcher, I haven't seen Witcher. Ygritte from Game of Thrones, okay. Penny from Big Bang Theory, Captain Marvel, Angela Montenegro. Oh, from Bones. I have seen that show, yeah. Peregrine Took. Haven't seen Lord of the Rings, I'm sorry, guys. Arrested Development, Gob Bluth. What are these guys? I don't know. Lindsay Bluth. I don't know these guys. Jack. Oh, I'm Jack from Titanic. Nice. Nice. Well, that's me. That's me. Leave it in the comments below. How did you do in this test and which personality type did you get?